here, going live on Facebook, and I was about to do my daily YouTube analysis. I was like, man, I'll just go live in the Facebook group. So what I want to talk about today is yen pairs. Of course, everything just happened. We had the holidays, we had the shit show that went down yesterday. Who knows what that was all about? But right now is the time you got to be like, and I've had to do this, like time to disconnect myself from the news, from this thing that just like takes all my energy away, and time to get focused, right? So this is, you can either keep on going on down the road of like, man, what's going on next with Trump? What's going on next with Biden? What are this side doing? What's that side doing? And honestly, I realized that like, it doesn't even matter, right? What the only thing that does matter, like all the energy that I put into, especially this week following this political drama, was if I had just gone all in on the charts, all in on trading, all in on my my mindset journal, my goals, writing these things down, I would have been so much more productive just this week. Now just backtrack to 2020, it would have been life-changing. So that being said, I'm going to unfollow a lot of my Instagram people that's like political driven, and I'm going to just get super focused on crushing it in 2021, because like really that's all we can do, man, right? So I hope y'all are with me there. I want to go over some charts. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I have an accelerator call coming up here not too long, so thanks for hopping on. Yeah, glad you made it on here. And so what I was looking at more than anything, I really like these yen setups that's happening. If you're in the VIP group, I sent out a trade on GJ this morning, and we've retraced fully to that same level. So what I was looking at too here is these big false breakdown points, right? So we're trading back inside this triangle formation here, back inside. This was a previous false breakout. Here's a false breakout we had when it really appeared like the pound is breaking out. And here we are again, retesting this area. So keep in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see one last punch up through to take out some of these levels. Can't rule this scenario out, and can't rule this scenario out too. With what looks like it's going to happen with Biden getting into office, it's going to be pretty bullish, at least momentarily, for the stock market, which would be weak yen, and so that would be a catalyst to really push us further here. But like, I like to look at correlations, where we're at across the board, and how that fits into the grand scheme of things. I'm going to put another Fibonacci level on here. Cool. Yeah, thanks. I see that comment there. Definitely good call. So here's pound yen. This is what I was looking at this morning. And then looking at CAD yen now, super similar, right? So if we go back in time, and if like when in doubt about what's going on in the market, always just backtrack. More than anything, just look left, right? Look at what is previously these previous levels that we're at. Right, so you see this zone here, retouch of this zone, break out above the zone, and then here we are now at that same area. And man, I'm entering this right now. Actually, I'm gonna, while we're on here, here we go. And yeah, people still blowing me up on IG about what I think about the election and what happened yesterday. And at this point, I care, but the thing is I care more about giving my energy away to things that no longer serve me, right? And so just getting wrapped up into the drama of politics doesn't serve me at all. So like the thing is that's just me. I'm not a big Netflix watcher, but I might as well just watch Netflix for all day if I'm going to keep following this thing, because it's a drama, man. Both sides are, guilty for whatever it is they're doing. And the thing is the most important thing you can do is try to enrich your spiritual life, enrich your trading life as a trader, to back testing. Think of all the time you're scrolling if you're back testing charts. So this looks like a great setup right here. Really like this move. I just entered CAD yen. Tight stop, a little bit above this former high, shooting star. But we see a lot of synchronicity across the board here. AJ's at I sent this chart into the Facebook group. Interesting level here. If we go back in time, look left, and look where we're at, right? So we're coming up to some key levels. And what's going on in here, right? A really key area for Aussie yen. Is it going to stop here? I mean, it could just keep going. When the yen gets weak, it gets super weak. But, we're showing divergence on the RSI here. Daily. So this has a top, we're at this 161.8% extension of this move. So, and one good thing about hopefully things start going back to normal and we get a little more predictability in the market. So also another pair I wanted to look at was New Zealand yen. And it looks like my charts got erased, of course. Love it when that happens. Put the extensions on here. And if you ever want to know, like, hey, how far is this thing really going? Try around with these Fibonacci extensions. They're super, super useful. You can see we're still at right above this 161.8, but same time, look how divergent we are. This is 2 hour. Here we are on the daily. Way above the 161.8. So this is getting into no man's land up here. This is a beautiful area though that we're retesting here. Man. And so if you get used to looking backwards, right? And if you just think of it as reading a treasure map, you can find out a lot about what's going on in the market and really make a more informed decision about where to enter. So the 75.60 looks like an awesome entry on NZDJPY. And so I am going to put a sell limit with a tight stop We've got a good 1 to 8 risk to reward, 1 to 8.5. And if we make it up this far, this is where I think we're going. And that's going to be a great trade. Entry at 75.60. So hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for hopping on. Turn your notifications on. I'm going to be going on live in this group much more. And man, now's the time. All the shit's over. The election's over. You know, you can just take it it doesn't matter which side you're on. Take a deep breath, get back to normal, and try to do your best every single day in the markets, right? That's all you can do. Don't get distracted, and let's crush it in 2021, everybody. Peace.